We back in the building, Stoner Trap, the place to be. Into the topic. We speaking about the Chicago woman that was attacked with her children. We gonna dive into the situation and see what happened. It's been going
once in a lifetime.
It's been going viral in my city. So definitely need to check this out and see what's to it. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that y'all for real, smash that thumbs up button and share the video.
Southside mom and her son after a video of them being attacked went viral.
That's crazy. Kids is fighting adults. Where's the parents at? Why are they being accountable for it?
Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows the attack. You can see the woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, where the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too...
Wow. Them little kids, too. This look like they like 10 or 11. Go back.
Why are they being accountable for it?
Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows the attack.
They blurring out their faces, of course, because they children. Because they children, they minors. So in certain situations, you'll see where the kid's face be blurred out. So the general public don't have their safety, you know. But, hey.
You can see the woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, where the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic.
She fell, so you know they done put feet and hands on her when she fell. It was over with. You know them kids got real busy once she fell.
After this point, we also blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors and no charges have been filed. The woman's family was among those at Bright Elementary School. They allege the woman's son has been bullied for 2 years. And yesterday, as the woman walked her kids home from school, the teens turned on the mom.
It's an outrage, and I just feel like we got to do better as parents, maybe a community, maybe as the school, and this could have been prevented if, you know, if the school with parents.
What does that
maybe
name say? The Shanika? The Shanika, that's a name, boy. The Shanika Alexander, that is a name. She the sister of the victim. That's crazy.
Community, maybe as the school, and this could have been prevented if, you know, do better as parents, maybe a community, maybe as the school.
I'm saying the S. There's no S in there. The Hawk. I'm really trying to say this name, y'all. Dawanika. The DH, the H is silent. That's what's throwing me off. The H must be silent. Dalnika. I don't know, bro. This name is throwing that H is throwing me all the way off.
And this could have been prevented if, you know, if the school would have helped out more, the principal would have stepped up.
Justice still need to be done. Something need to be done to the kids that jumped on them. You know, some type of justice.
Chicago police confirm.
I can't lie. That's bogus. How them kids was able to just get up on that mom like that. Especially they saying this happened outside of the school. It should be some type of something where, I don't know, man. It needs to be more security, maybe. I wouldn't advise police because this seems like an elementary school. These not high school kids. So I would say maybe more security on the grounds. Now Chicago, we do have those safety guard people that's on the corners. They wear the yellow vest in case the children are getting some type of fight or anything goes down. They're supposed to go get the police immediately. So seeing this is pretty crazy.
A woman and boy were seriously injured by a group of offenders yesterday afternoon and taken to Trinity Hospital for treatment. Some parents at the school didn't want to be on camera, but affirm a group of young people have been bullying the boy and others.
That's disgusting. I don't got no words for it. My heart was hurting for her.
In a statement, a CPS spokesperson says, in part, we are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims of this attack.
It's messed up.
Hey, yo.
They need to be, the mamas need to go to jail too. Fuck that.
Lock the mamas up and throw the kids in the garbage can. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, shit. Say it. What you say? Say it one more time. Say it loud. What you say?
Lock the mamas up and throw the kids in the garbage can. Fuck you talking about?
Type shit. This your boy, Big Key.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Still have to put your best foot forward. You still got to do the best that you can. You still cannot put your hands on people, feet on people, or none of that. The only time you need to be putting your hands on somebody is if they touch you. Other than that, your hand's supposed to be on your side.
This must be one of the kids that was involved in jumping the mom. I don't know. And then look at her mom. This conversation don't really seem that sincere. I don't do a whole lot of judging, but I don't know. It just don't seem sincere what she's saying.
You go to jail too. There. Lock the mamas up and throw the kids in the garbage can. What you talking about?
Is that somebody on the scene behind the news reporter? Oh man, she's snapping. I ain't even gonna lie. There's somebody TT going crazy.
Oh man, so yesterday we talked about the heartbreaking situation in Chicago where those kids.
I don't want to see y'all niggas talk about that
Hey, yo.
They need to be.
shit. See it, but I want to see it without y'all commentary. I'm the one doing the commentary, man. The fuck, man. What is wrong with y'all, man? The hell?
Well, there is outrage in South Deering tonight. A mother and child beaten on the way home from school.
The attack was caught.
And South Deering is like the Wild Hundreds, South Side, but it's like it's southeast, so it borders like almost by Indiana. So if you go far enough southeast in the city of Chicago, you get to like the borderline of the state of Indiana. It's literally a state line connected. You know what I'm saying? You cross one street. I forget the name of it, but you cross one street over there and you buy the casino. You know what I'm saying? And the casino is technically in Hammond. It's in Hammond, Indiana. It's Horseshoe Casino.
On cell phone video and has sparked demands for immediate action. Casey Cronus is live at Chicago Police Headquarters with the latest. Casey.
That's right, and community members, as you mentioned, they want answers. Now, Mayor Brandon Johnson and other elected officials tonight are condemning the attack as well, calling it deeply disturbing. And we need to warn you, it is heartbreaking to watch this video. It happened yesterday, shortly after school dismissal, and we have blurred and frozen the video before things escalate. Chicago police are now in...
They must have been walking to the crib. They either had to have been walking to the crib, or they was walking to the car or the bus stop or something to get home, because that's when this type of shit goes down.
Investigating after a 33-year-old mother named Korshonda and her 9-year-old son were viciously attacked near 106th and Bensley. Her young daughter was also there. The terrifying incident unfolded just a couple blocks away from Orville Bright Elementary School, where the boy is a student. Korshonda says they were walking home.
I didn't even think that was, man, I don't want to say it's a Mexican neighborhood, but it's a lot of Hispanics over there in that area. But also, that's borderline like Trumbull Park. So Trumbull Park is like fake. I ain't gonna say fake the projects. It's like they got project buildings in that area. It's a hood, you know what I'm saying? And Trumbull Park borders a Hispanic neighborhood, so they right on the edge of there. It's another neighborhood that borders that called Jeffrey Manor, so they all next to each other.
A group of kids began following them, then started punching and kicking the mother and son.
They fought my son. They hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair. I'm trying to get justice for my son. I'm thankful for everybody that came out here today to support me.
Community members rallied outside the school today with the boys' parents calling for justice. Korshonda says her son has been bullied at Bright and claims the administration isn't doing enough to protect him. We have Chicago Public Schools' response, but first, a local rapper, Lil Zay Osama, is now coming forward to help. He says he wants to fly the mom and son to L.A.
Good shit, Lil Zay. That's what's up, man. Lil Zay is definitely a Southside Chicago rapper. He been rapping for a minute. He got songs out with Lil Durk, but he had songs before that was big. So, shouts out to Lil Zay. Salute to him, man.
For dinner and Christmas shopping, and has a message for other children listening.
It's just something that shouldn't be going on. Kids should be able to go to school and be comfortable walking home from school and at school learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids at that age should not be doing things like that, especially to an adult and to their peers that go to school with them. That's crazy. That shouldn't be happening in our community. We got to do better.
He not lying. Lil Zay is close to my age. He's a little younger than me, but he's from that era where stuff like that always went down after school, bro. We'll be getting rowdy. Kids would be fighting, having gang fights, having fights over girls, having fights over lunch, all types of just goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And when we was kids, that used to go on. It was groups of us that used to jump on people, big brothers, uncles. But that right there, I ain't never seen nobody jump on the mom with the kids. You know what I'm saying? When we was young, rowdy men, 7th, 8th grade, and we was getting it on, we called ourselves gang banging. We used to jump on dudes at school, and when they brought help, like they uncles or, you know what I'm saying, they big brother, or we'll fight grown dudes too, or jump on them too. You get what I'm saying? But not a mom. That's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little, it's showing something about the society. I think that's what Lil Zay is getting at. You know what I'm saying? Because he from the rowdy streets of the South Side too, so he know. But it's something missing in the community, that lack of respect, where we don't look at, you're supposed to look at your brother and see your brother. You're supposed to look at the person that looks like you and see your brother. You're supposed to look at the person that looks like your mom, your sister, and see family. You get it? We ain't supposed to be crashing out on each other in such manner. Even if y'all was having a fight amongst each other as kids, y'all leave it as that. Y'all don't jump on the mama, you know? Even if she started getting involved and smacking y'all around, you take that lick. That's the generation I came from. If we was out there fighting and somebody mama came smacking us around when we was kids, we'll stop the fight, man. As young men, we stopping. It's all respect. See, that respect aspect has been thrown out. And you see it. You see how it's affecting the community, so.
A CPS spokesperson tells us in part, we are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims. CPS is coordinating closely with the mayor's office, CPD, CHA, and other city departments to provide additional support to the family. In his statement, Mayor Brandon Johnson also said that we cannot normalize this type of behavior. There was an increased police presence near the school today. Reporting live outside CPD headquarters, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
1 second, guys. Really? Girl, you wake up talking, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, we back out.
CPS and Chicago police are investigating after a mother and children were attacked by students.
Community members and parents are outraged as the video was posted to social media. Winnie George is in the newsroom with more on the response. Winnie?
Good morning. Well, several people showed up to Orville Bright Public School Tuesday in support of the mother and her children. They are demanding accountability, saying those involved deserve consequences.
Absolutely, just gut-wrenching. It's appalling.
Mayor Brandon Johnson is frustrated after watching this viral social media video. It's caught the attention of those out of state. A Chicago mom, 33-year-old Corshonda Hatter, and her 2 children were attacked by students in the South Deering neighborhood near Orville Bright School.
We want to make sure that those individuals who are involved in this brutal attack, that there's accountability. But there's also something very disturbing about children carrying out such a violent act.
He not lying. It's definitely pretty disturbing that the kids would go to that amount of violence to beat up the mom too. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's pretty crazy. And then the thing about it is they saying the mom had underlying health complications. Like, she had what's it called? I can't. I'm having a brain fart, but she had some type of sickle cell. They said she had sickle cell anemia, and then the thing about it is, once people saw this video, it was groups of people from Chicago pulling up to this school the next day to go fight the children, or not the children, but the children's parents, or it was people on both sides. You had your positive people that was trying to get some type of resolve from the situation and make sure these kids are safe, and then you had other people trying to get wild. They trying to fight, they trying to get ratchet, they trying to get ghetto. You feel me? So it was both sides of the spectrum.
There's clearly a need for some intervention there as well.
It was here Monday afternoon near 106th and South Bensley. A normal walk from home turned chaotic. At one point, Hatter and her kid ended up on the ground.
They were literally waiting the way we walk home just to jump all of us.
So now we waiting.
Just to jump all of us. So I asked my kids to come to the next.
Yeah, mom looks sick. Mom look like she, I ain't trying to denigrate the woman or talk down on her, but she look like she not in the best of health, and then y'all jumping on it is crazy.
Next side of the street with me, so they wouldn't get jumped. So we kept walking. They followed us all the way there, and then they still fought us. They fought my son. They hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass.
I told you when she fell, they put feet on her. Look at this kid.
Way there, and then they still fought us. They fought my son. They hit my son first.
Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty with the yellow hoodie and the gray pants. Look at him. Look at him. He putting his feet up. He wild. Somebody needs to grab his little ass by the neck, like Bart, like Homer do Bart Simpson, and just grab his.
Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair.
Hatter and relatives met with school administrators and city leaders Tuesday morning. CBS says they are working with city departments and agencies to provide support to Hatter and her children. But many parents and community members say bullying seems to be an ongoing issue in the community, and the help that's needed is crucial.
And then people mad about this situation too. I've seen people have some online chatter in the comments saying that they think this woman is hustling the situation because she's getting so much media press, and people are donating and they giving up money and they just rocking with her, you know what I'm saying? And she's getting a lot of community support. So people low-key slighted about that. They feel like, damn, jump me and my kids so we can get a lick. And I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, bro, it ain't really. Y'all acting like this woman asked for this situation to happen so that she can get some money. She didn't walk her kids to school with the thoughts of getting jumped. So having that in y'all brain, that's just pure hate. Stop sipping that haterade, man.
It's been an ongoing thing in this community, and the parents don't take accountability for nothing their kids do. If my kids was out here being messy, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna let it be known.
And right now, CBS has not released any consequences the students involved may face. The mayor's office says there will be increased police presence.
What is this on the bottom? Well, you know what, man? I ain't even gonna do this lady like that. It's obviously some type of health, something wrong with her face, but that was just throwing me out.
Around the school the rest of the week. Here in the newsroom, Winnie Dorch, WGN News.
These eyes need a rest.
They take it all in.
These eyes deserve better care.
From the best doctors.
So these eyes.
I'm thinking about the victims. I'm thinking about these little children who I just saw. They're terrified. They're traumatized.
Crowds gathering outside an elementary school after a mother and her children were beaten by other kids. These parents in the South Deering community want consequences. Good afternoon, I'm Dina Baer.
I'm Patrick Elwood. That attack was recorded and posted to social media. Winnie Dorch has been following the story all morning and has talked with those involved.
Good afternoon. Well, the adults who showed up to the school this morning say while they're shocked, they're not surprised. They're demanding accountability, saying the students involved should be expelled. Now, I want to warn you, we will show you that video, but it may be too disturbing to watch. But it also explains why so many people are upset.
She out there on the scene, too. I thought that woman was just behind the desk. She said, I'll pop out in the field, too, boy.
We show up. Chicago police escorted 33-year-old Corshonda Hatter into Orville T. Bright Public School Tuesday morning for a meeting.
She don't even look 33. She look a little bit older. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But, you know, that's due to her health complications, man. I can't believe they jumped on this woman. This is crazy, bro. This look like somebody's mama.
Meeting with officials. A sea of supporters gathered around her, chanting. The Chicago mom is the focus of this video, seen millions of times on social media. She and her children were attacked by multiple other children Monday afternoon as they were walking home.
And think about the thought process as an adult. Like, you trying to get away from these children. And you're a mom, so at the end of the day, you ain't on no rah-rah shit. You ain't trying to hurt the kids, but you don't want your kids hurt. You get what I'm saying? A mother's instinct is to protect them children. So the fact that, man, I don't know, bro. This is a crazy situation, man. Because I know she didn't want to hurt them kids, but at the end of the day, they cornered y'all off. It was so many of them that you could not run. So you actually, they had to fight, especially once they started attacking your son first.
WGN is not showing the full video as it may be too disturbing to watch. But here's what we will show you. You can see Hatter and her children walking as a group of elementary students followed and yelled at them. Next, you see the kids crowd around Hatter and her children, and that's when two of them started to punch them. Hatter was eventually thrown to the ground and jumped, as was her son.
They were literally waiting the way we walk home just to jump all of us.
So now we waiting.
Just to jump all of us.
So now we waiting. Hey, Shorty in the background is on that. On phone them, she's on dummy. She ain't come to play on, bro. She one of them people I was talking about earlier. She trying to throw hands.
So
she don't want peace for real. She ain't pushing peace for real. That's an act. Shorty trying to throw hands.
I asked my kids to come to the next side of the street with me, so they wouldn't get jumped. So we kept walking. They followed us all the way there, and then they still fought us. They fought my son. They hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair.
Hatter and her.
Was that her hair on the side?
Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled.
Was that her hair on the side that the little girl just stepped over?
My little baby.
Wow.
Here.
Hatter and her 9-year-old son were taken to Trinity Hospital in Syria.
Did she pick it up and put it back on? Is that the same hair that she got on her head? Nah, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing with Shorty.
Little baby hair.
Stop playing with
Hatter and her 9-year-old son were taken to Trinity Hospital in serious condition after the attack.
This is serious what happened to her, bro. Let me stop playing with her, folks. Damn. Wow. You know, stuff like this happen all the time, but like I said, I just ain't never seen it happen to her. Well, I seen a lot of stuff as far as like school fights when I was young, but never seen a woman get beat up with her kids. And this one time I seen when I was in school, it was me and a group of guys, probably like 7, 8 guys. And there was this real big dude named Earl. Rest in peace to Big Swirl. If you from Chicago, you know Big Swirl. This is in Wendell Smith Elementary School. Now, we got into it with some dude, and he brought his big brother to the school. Now, when he brought his big brother to the school, him and the big brother was outside talking tough. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Earl, the biggest out the crowd, punched the big brother. And when he hit him, a lot of us wasn't focused. I was looking right at it. Everybody else was trying to fight the other brother, but I was looking right at it. Earl punched this dude, and his school pants flew. No. His jeans flew off his body, like from off. Like I couldn't believe it when he punched this dude. His jeans flew past his, past his shoe. I don't know if his shoe flew off or what, but his. And the dude was sitting there laying on the sidewalk in his underwear because Earl was so big, he punched him and he knocked him out. So I've seen some shit happen at an elementary school. He was in 7th, 8th grade when Earl did this. And the dude that he punched, this was legit like a damn near grown man. If he wasn't grown, he was in high school for sure. So I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Well, we get down, but
according to her, this isn't the first time her child has been
not
bullied.
a mom. That's
she's
pretty
hoping
crazy.
this will be the last.
I'm trying to get justice for my son.
Absolutely.
And you deserve it.
I'm thinking about the victims. I'm thinking about these little children who I just saw. They're terrified. They're traumatized. And we're not accepting it.
Those who stood outside the school say students have been terrorizing the community.
It's been an ongoing thing in this community, and the parents don't take accountability for nothing their kids do. If my kids was out here being messy, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna let it be known.
Yeah, just a devastating story out here today. We know CPS is looking into this incident, and we're hoping to get more information as the day progresses. But of course, stick with us online and on air for the latest. I'm live here in the South Deering neighborhood. Winnie Dorch, WGN News.
Give that a feel, kiddo.
This is just a wild situation, man. And I heard the woman, the mother of the children, I heard she ended up getting $100K within donations because she started a GoFundMe. So people really fuming.
To another home tonight, the mayor addressing the attack that's drawn citywide condemnation.
Wow, it's just absolutely just gut-wrenching. It's appalling.
Mayor Brandon Johnson.
All right, so we're going to slide to the next John real quick. I wanted to dive into this since we're on the topic of Chicago.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Welcome to Structures Unchained, your weekly deep dive into the world's most ambitious... Welcome to Structures Unchained, your weekly deep dive into the world's most ambitious mega projects. This week, we're in Chicago, a city built on reinvention. How does a legacy city stay relevant in a century of climate pressure, tech disruption, and global realignment? How do you rebuild transit, upgrade an airport, and create entire new neighborhoods without losing your identity? For years, O'Hare was a symbol of delay and disrepair. Now, it's becoming a test case for modern airport reinvention. The $12+ billion O'Hare 21 program replaces the aging Terminal 2 with a sweeping new global terminal and adds 2 satellite concourses. The design team led by Studio Gang and SOM unifies international and domestic traffic under a soaring light.
And for that $12 billion that's going to rebuild the airport, a black man just got that contract, him and his company, to rebuild O'Hare Airport. So salute to the brother.
Filled roof with smart wayfinding, generous concourses, and dramatically expanded gate capacity. The first proof is real. In August 2025, crews broke ground on Concourse D, a 3,200-foot satellite with 19 gates, new lounges, and an underground tunnel connection to...
Wow, that look crazy. That look crazy. I always admired that little... It's not a escalator, but like a walkway. Like you could just stand on that and it glides you from one side of of the airport to the other, pretty much.
The main terminal complex.
One side of the
It's the
terminal
first
to the other.
major concourse expansion at O'Hare in 3 decades and is scheduled to open in 2028. As airlines shift operations there, Terminal 2 can be demolished to make room for the global terminal, targeting the early 2030s for completion. In parallel, terminal modernizations and apron taxiway projects are already reconfiguring the airfield for more efficient flows. It also includes a second satellite concourse, often referenced as Concourse E, approximately 24 gates, new passenger baggage tunnels, and utility upgrades to support larger, more efficient aircraft operations. Funding is a blend of passenger facility charges, bonds, and airline-supported capital, with United and American as anchor stakeholders. City guidance now pegs the full modernization horizon to the early to mid-2030s, with near-term wins, gate growth, T5/T3 upgrades, de-icing, and taxiway reconfigurations arriving in staggered packages before the global terminal opens. O'Hare moves approximately 80 million passengers a year and anchors
80 million passengers. That's crazy, bro. And then Chicago got 2 airports. We got Midway and then we got O'Hare. I forget which one is the oldest, but if I'm not mistaken, O'Hare came second.
America's
'Cause Midway is built right in the middle of the city. Like, it's surrounded by neighborhoods and everything. Like, as you fly into Midway, you can see the houses. It's not the same with O'Hare. O'Hare is like any other airfield. It's like way on the south, on the outsides of the city limit, like, you know, very rural, that type of area. It's not like urban where you flying in over houses.
Central Air Network. A state-of-the-art gateway lifts the whole national system. Faster connections, fewer bottlenecks, and a U.S. hub built to compete with the best in Asia and Europe. Chicago isn't just fixing an airport, it's rebuilding a strategic asset. Head south and you see a different kind of runway. Utility crews and survey stakes tracing the Red Line's long-promised path past 95th Street. The Red Line extension, RLE, will add 5.5 to 5.6 miles of new elevated and at-grade track from 95th to 135th with
So it's going to do an elevated track because for those who don't know, in Chicago, a lot of the L train on the that goes from the north to the south side, once you get past like 22nd Street, leaving the south side, going to Cermak, it starts to become an underground tunnel, like it's a subway almost. So when they say elevated, it's going to go over the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like a bridge. Like, you could be walking on the street and you could look up and see it.
4 fully accessible stations: 103rd, 111th Michigan Avenue, and 131st Altgeld Gardens.
Look at that. God damn it, when I was living on 103rd, I don't even live in Chicago no more, but when I was living there, I would have very much appreciated to be able to go from downtown on the Red Line to 103rd. Because I used to have to stop at 95th and catch a bus and then walk, you know what I'm saying, after I get off the bus. So
111th Michigan Avenue and 131st Altgeld Gardens. Backed by a $1.9 billion federal full funding grant agreement finalized in 2025 and additional state, local dollars, the project has moved from concept to committed program, with early works advancing and full construction expected to begin in early 2026. For Roseland, West Pullman, and Riverdale, this isn't a map tweak, it's a mobility reset. The extension slashes transfers and travel time.
And think about that, a mobility reset, because the whole thing is the L trains, it has like the red line, blue line, yellow, purple, green, orange, pink. So that's like 7 different lines. This transportation takes you literally all around the city. No matter where you're trying to go, northwest, east, south, it gets you close enough. And most cities ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? And most of the L train runs 24/7.
Time to the loop, connects residents to jobs and schools, and cements a rapid transit spine where buses have shouldered the load for generations. The build is also a jobs engine. thousands of construction roles and long-term opportunities tied to station area reinvestment. 2025 brought political turbulence. Late-year headlines flagged a temporary federal funding pause during administrative reviews of grant programs. City and state leaders responded forcefully, and the CTA reaffirmed that design, property work, and enabling contracts continue while the agency pursues restoration of obligated funds. The schedule still targets while the agency
Yeah, that 103rd station would be definitely right there going towards Roseland. No. I'm looking at the 130th. That's, like they said, that's Allgale Gardens. Michigan is going to stop right in the heart of Roseland. Trying to see where that 103rd would stop at. My bad, y'all. I'm a Chicagoan, so I'm figuring this out. It looked like it leans west a bit. Because east is the water over there. That's the east side. So it leans west a little bit, goes to 111, then comes back towards Roseland, and goes straight towards Allgale Garden. That's pretty interesting.
Pursues restoration of obligated funds. The schedule still targets early 2026 for major construction mobilization, with completion later in the decade. Nationally, RLE is a template for equity-driven transit, federal partnership, clear outcomes, and a focus on communities historically bypassed by major infrastructure. It's Chicago making good on a decades-old promise. Now go north.
Yeah, because I do remember hearing about this years ago, like a while ago, that they was going to extend the red line and bring it further south all the way. Because Allgale Gardens is as far south that you can go. Once you go past that, you're in Riverdale, and you're no longer in Chicago. That's the city limits as far as the southern end of the city.
The Chicago L is being rebuilt while it runs. The red and purple modernization, RPM, replaces century-old track structure, stations, and signals to add capacity and reliability to the system's busiest corridor. Phase 1 has delivered 2 transformative milestones. The red-purple bypass at Belmont, a flyover that eliminates a...
So you mean to tell me that they already did the north side and the south side is what they dragging on? Of course.
113-year-old at-grade conflict, and the complete rebuild of 4 Red Line stations: Lawrence, Argyle, Irwin, and Bryn Mawr. Those stations reopened in July 2025 with wider platforms, step-free access, brighter concourses.
Imagine being able to build
modern materials. New foundations and track work between Belmont and Cornelia removed slow zones and prepared the corridor for more frequent, faster trains. With the bottleneck resolved, peak capacity can rise by thousands of riders per hour, while dwell and delay times fall. Phase 2 planning is already scoping further north side upgrades toward Howard, including additional structure renewals, traction power, and accessibility packages. America's big city transit systems are aging in place. RPM shows how to modernize without shutting down, through careful staging, temporary tracks, and relentless focus on safety and accessibility. It's not flashy, it just works. Where a rail yard once walled off the South Branch, 62 acres are being stitched into the city as Chicago's 78th neighborhood.
Wow. So anybody that knows Chicago knows that the city is really huge. We have 77 different communities, 77 different neighborhoods. And most of that was annexed like after the 1800s going into the 1900s, like late 1800s, 1900s. Meaning that a lot of that was suburban area, and Chicago gave up some money and said, hey, we buying this. We're making this area Chicago. So within acquiring all those different neighborhoods, we ended up with Chicago being 77 neighborhoods. So they're adding a whole different one. This is crazy.
The 78 is a multi-phase riverfront district planned for roughly 13 million square feet of offices, housing, labs, retail, culture, and 12 acres of parks and riverwalk. Street grids are being extended, utilities run, and the Wells-Wentworth connector now links the loop to Chinatown straight through the site. In 2025, the City Council approved a privately funded Chicago Fire FC stadium within the 78, a catalytic anchor for entertainment and year-round activity, with complementary mixed uses planned around it. Earlier city plans committed public funding for major infrastructure in and around the site. Mid-2025 updates shifted the previously proposed Red Line station at 15th and Clark off the near-term slate, while other mobility pieces, bikeways, river taxi access, and improved bus links continue to advance. A metro realignment package and Riverwall works are also staged to unlock initial parcels. The development team is sequencing vertical construction to start as infrastructure packages are delivered, with first buildings targeting starts in 2026 pending market conditions. The 78 is urban infill at mega project scale, recycling land inside the core, adding jobs and homes next to transit, and reconnecting neighborhoods long split by rail and road. Cities nationwide are watching how Chicago converts an industrial void into a 24/7 district. Chicago isn't chasing glory, it's bracing for the future. In a world of rising risks and shrinking timelines, these mega projects aren't just upgrades.
That's dope. Shouts out to Chicago, man. I very much appreciate that one. Alright, we're gonna do this one last joint. Versus tornadoes all time. I'm gonna take a quick smoke break, y'all. get some fruit. You ready? All right.
Do something with that blind man. Like, why would do something with the blind man? Y'all playing Adam gonna kidnap one of y'all ass just for some views. But Ruger no. Ruger been ducking that shit.
What's up with these gloves, Memo? What's these? What's going on with these, buddy?
So bad, do something with that blind man. Like, why would do something with the blind man? Come on, we go. Let's start off.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Quiet on the set.
Shut the up, bro. Cuz you the biggest mouth in here.
I ain't care about the biggest up in here.
Man, the biggest what, bro? You different,
on,
bro.
we outta here.
Hey, but look. This the King Yella show, not the other show, not the old show, but my show. Well, it ain't no, I don't care, gang. We gangsters around here. We do what we want. We say what we want. Ain't no, don't do that. Stop that right there. Don't do that. All the extra shit you be doing. But I got a special guest in the building, man. And y'all probably ain't gonna like this, but it is what it is on GOD. Y'all know who in the building. We got who we got in the building?
Big 60 in this building. Know what's going on? Memo 600 Steve Drive.
Bow. Man, we just rocking out, man. Man. What's going on, man? How you been, man? How life been treating you, man?
The trenches been trenching on Steve. I'm great though, man.
You still been in the? I know you ain't still in the trenches.
Hell no, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. How Atlanta been treating you?
Everybody think they celebrities, but that it's gonna fit all in place.
Yeah, they got a lot of everybody, a lot of famous people that think they famous down there, right? Man, so the transition, man, from the rack to Atlanta, well, like, what's the difference?
I had to get adapted to it. First, I was on some print pressure type. Niggas telling me, oh, you ain't been in the hood, you ain't been on the block, you ain't. When I do get there, ain't nothing to do. Y'all don't even want to go bowling, play spades, nothing. Everybody hiding up under each other and all that shit. Gang, that shit a waste of time. I could be in Atlanta if I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, every time I go to the rack, when I ain't in the rack, they, you ain't been to Chicago. Ooh. Then when I get there, it's dry, boring, all that shit y'all chasing ain't what it's supposed to be.
You see what's going on in Chicago? It ain't shit going on. Mamas and their kids getting beat up at school and shit. There's nothing going on in Chicago, bro. As far as, like, if you just hanging on the block, you chilling, kicking it now. There are positive movements going on that you can get attached to if you're in the city, you know, be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the unity movement, something like that. The brothers that spearheaded by the FOI, Nation of Islam, they out there bringing the peace, bringing food to the communities, actually having men discussions. They doing a lot of building of the nation and the community. So if you're gonna be a part of something in Chicago, be a part of something positive. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be around a bunch of brothers that's still on the block, still hanging around, smoking all day. Like, I get it, bro, but we gotta get up and do something, you know?
Yeah.
No.
I know. It's so crazy because that's like the reason why I left the rack. It got boring. It got boring in the rack to me, folks. It was like we was doing the same shit. Looking at this, I could tell you my day over and over and over and over again. That shit get boring.
You talking about when you fell out off that cut water?
No, that wasn't.
When you fell out off the cut water. King Yella went viral because he was drinking. It looked like he was drinking Hennessy or something. And in the middle of his drink, in the middle of the podcast, while the cameras was rolling, he fell out right on the table, and people had to rush to the scene and pick him up, and they had to cut the cameras off.
No cut what? Why you gotta make fun of me?
I'm just
why you gotta make fun of me?
You'll get your rock off. Folks fell out off the cold water. Gin, Blue Label.
That was, hey, look, Crown Royal.
Oh, see? Yeah. You drinking that Mexican
that ain't old Mexican, that's old folks shit.
Ice the spike.
You got that cigarette at the end of the motherfucker.
That ain't no square, nigga, that's a black.
That with a cigarette
butt?
butt?
Soft filter on phone number.
Oh, you different.
I don't
with
smoke
the
weed, I don't
filter.
smoke squares on phone number.
Oh, you different. You drink oil?
What's that?
This in here.
That's what that is?
Yeah. You gonna think of the oil
I ain't
like
no
that
mechanic.
Yeah, everybody, most people have their vice. You know what I'm saying? You see these brothers don't sit around, they don't smoke. But like he said, they sitting there drinking during the podcast, so it is what it is.
That thing, we need
Okay.
some more
No,
of
I'm
that
talking.
shit.
I definitely get off the Don Repo, Lil Mama.
But,
When she had that duck.
I be seeing you getting
wild.
wild, all in the clubs and shit. With
Yeah.
J-Man and them. Y'all was getting wild down there in Atlanta.
Yes, Sirski.
That Atlanta a little different. You gotta be careful down there. They got a
I'm
lot
taxing
of,
J-Man.
they
That's
got a
the
little-
next one.
Oh yeah, J-Man a little different.
Yeah.
You
That's
gotta
my
be careful
dog.
down in Atlanta though, man. They got a lot of.
No, Atlanta got to be careful down here with me.
Oh, I wasn't thinking like that. I'm talking about like they got like AIDS and punks and stuff
If
like
I get
that.
it, I get it.
No, man.
If I get it, I get it. It's crazy. You can't be thinking like that, bro. Look at Yellow Face. He like, nah, man, that ain't the way to go. Yeah, he met that shit.
Hell no, man.
I'm in and out like a rock.
I'd rather die from the pussy than kill
I'm in
him.
and out like
My
a
daddy
robber.
used to say,
You
came
know
from the
what
pussy,
Quagmire
I'ma die.
is?
Quagmire?
All I need is 3 pumps. Giggity, giggity, goofy.
3 pumps of the swirl?
Yes, sir.
Do you need a swirl at the
I
end?
don't even need the swirl. There's permanent curve to it.
He is sick, man. Oh, bro. So look, how your rap start, man? You know,
Yo, pause.
for the people that don't know, man, me and Mimo, we go way back, man, way back, man, to 8 Block, man.
Okay, well, that was a shorty. I met Yellow when I was like, I say 14, 15. I used to see a grown with just tattoos there. In my head, I'm like, this killer on Steve.
I ain't no killer, Mimo.
I ain't, you know? I ain't know back then. I know you ain't one now.
Yeah, man, I ain't know, man. I ain't never heard nobody, folks. You know.
For sure, I met folks when I was like 14, 15 on Steve.
In the trenches, trapping, getting to it, doing different things, man. That definitely did a big transition, man. Well, how was your transition from the trenches, and the thugging in the hood, like to the music, like you know what I'm saying?
It was my kids that took a hold of me. I got 11 kids, man.
11.
Yeah, I got 8 girls and the rest boys. I feel like I was dogging these so much. God said,
You like Drake and Chirac. You know who Drake and Chirac is?
I heard them, but I don't really know.
That's his cousin who just
I
gave
heard
the
them,
outfit.
bro. We had words before, but folks cool.
You and Drake did?
Yeah, that was some year when I first made Steppers. He was, I don't know what was to him, but he was tweaking.
He was tweaking?
They got on your ass, see? You was probably talking crazy.
Hey, Drake, you was
I support everything everybody do. I'm fun now.
So 11 kids. How old is you, man?
I'm 33. May 17, 1992. I'm a tourist.
Ooh. You me up. And you know what's crazy? I don't really know too many niggas that's me up. I'm on number 7.
Anything in Chicago, I done balled out. I don't even want no Chicago shit.
No.
Actually, I'm trying to get married right now. I'm
You
trying
is?
to settle down on Steve.
You tired of this?
Yeah, I'd have been through all the whole.
Yeah, niggas damn near 30, bro. It's time to settle down, get you one, relax, chill, because there ain't nothing out there in the streets, bro, especially the streets of Chicago. Well, bro, them in Atlanta now, so they cool. Yella, I think he out there in Vegas. It goes to show, like, once you grow up in Chicago, you don't be wanting the same thing. Some brothers move out to the suburbs. Some move to rich areas of Chicago or more affluent areas, you know, where they get more money. And some of them, like me, we just move out. I moved to the South as well. So it's one of those things where you start watching the people around you and realizing that it's not a lot of growth. There's growth in certain areas, but as a collective, it's not a lot of growth. So it's like, I got to get up out of here if I want my kids to have a shot at something different, especially when you brothers like them. Mimo just said how many kids he got. You know what I'm saying? So I got kids too. So at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I thought about it like, bro, I have to make a future outside of this Chicago community that I came up in, which had its ups and downs. It had its good, bad, and its ugly. So I just wanted them to have something different.
Got the gonorrhea committee, all that. I'd have been burned.
So if you get married, you think you're gonna be able to stay faithful?
I mean, yeah, if my girl doing what she supposed to do. You
Damn.
shouldn't even have my man wondering about another. Hold on, one mic. But y'all keep that door closed, bro. They have good content.
One.
Co-producer is gonna give you.
Yeah, man.
they don't never stay good.
No, for sure.
It's gonna be, and this was my thing with this was, they always gonna do something to make us run off and go late.
Yo, we back. We back with another one. He thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. Or some it do. Hit different. We back with another episode of Whoops.
You know what it is? The biggest trends, baby.
It hit different.
Let's get it.
Lil Zay, something.
Bro.
About time. Let's break this shit down.
You know that.
Now, let's start here, bro. It's a lot of places we could start at, brother. Break this shit down. Appreciate you for jumping on the platform on my daughter. Like, you one of them ones. It hit different. It's safe to say you one of them ones on bro. It's been a lot going on in the trenches. It's been a lot going on in the music. You just got a lot of shit going on, so we had to get you up here, and now it's time for us to overwhoop on bro.
For sure though.
Let Zay. I ain't even gonna start there. We just gonna start with us. Like, break this shit down. You want no jumper whooping on me? J-Main ass a goofy. Folks, you from the whole other side of 63rd, gang. Why is you whooping me like that, folks? Break this shit down, brother. Like,
no, now listen though. You can't say I wasn't being real though. Now listen. Let me tell you why I'm saying I'm being real at.
J-Main ain't no goofy, gang.
No, but listen though. Let me tell you. So listen. This is why I was getting at like this, like you pushing a piece, what the bam. You feel me? What I'm basically saying is this, like, if you gonna push the piece, you gotta go grab the real members, bro. You gotta understand. So you telling me right now, if one of them faces from y'all side and one of them faces from dude and them side see each other, it ain't that.
Okay.
So basically, you pushing a piece is really for yourself.
No, gang. Put it like
but
this.
It's somewhere to start, so I respect it. It's somewhere to start, because once a motherfucker see
you started off good,
once
but
a
then
motherfucker see you,
at the end.
now look, once a motherfucker see you push a piece with them, then they gonna be like, all right, that's probably some cool shit. We probably should do it. Niggas might jump on ship. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
effect.
I know how this shit be for real, like in the real trenches, for like two faces bump heads with each other, folk, and some shit go down.
They getting that 5-5-5.
They getting that, you feel me? And now, motherfucker getting that like, damn, J-Main, like, motherfucker probably get on that with you next time and motherfucker see you.
Why they gonna get on that with J-Main?
Cause you steal from over.
I feel like if they was on that with J-Main, regardless, they'd be on that with J-Main. See, this is a sticky subject because some people is one of those things where some people gonna push the piece regardless, and it is real faces out there pushing the piece. See, in this interview, I heard he talked about THF Zoo. THF Zoo is connected to a group called the Unity Movement that I was just speaking on. The Muslim brothers and the community pushing the peace, feeding the hungry, doing what it takes to bring the community together and bring infrastructure and programs. Now, Zoo even went as far as to convert himself to a Muslim. So to say that the real faces, because Zoo is known as a real face, now that he gone, I'll say he has the reputation of an alleged murderer. He done caught hats all over the city, and he's respected to that level. He's a face that was pushing peace, even though they killed him. He was pushing the peace. So the thing about it is, what he's saying is false. And J-Main know that, so he humbly trying to correct him.
Yeah.
Right, okay, hit different. So they'll never, so you telling me they'll never separate J-Main? Like, it ain't nothing I can do to separate myself.
You doing what you need to do right now to separate yourself, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, if it's a block thing, it gotta be some faces involved, folks. You feel what I'm saying?
You ain't see me walking O-Block gang?
Yeah, but
there weren't faces like that?
But look though.
E-Dog a face,
okay,
gang.
That's you. You walking in there. What about the rest of your block and all them other niggas?
Okay, put it like this. You gotta start from somewhere.
But that's why I said I respect that you starting from somewhere, but you know, a lot of motherfuckers gonna look like it, man. He just doing that for some clout, or he just doing that to get by.
We don't care what they
just
think.
Doing that,
we
you know
talking about the reality, gang. Brace your neck.
For real.
And then
I get
put it like this. I was just in the studio with you the other day, bro. you call everybody a goofy? Like, let's start there. It was some real niggas. I feel like you be clapping down like, man, folks ass a goofy. Like break that shit down.
Now listen, if I call a nigga a goofy, that's really what it is. I called you a goofy under the act. Did I call you a goofy though?
I think so. I think you was on no double Uber.
I don't know if I called you a goofy. I was basically just saying some, you know what I'm saying, some real shit, but it wasn't like necessarily like that. But listen though, like if a motherfucker like CJ Main coming in the O, you already been pushing a piece of shit like that, you feel me? You already doing and a nigga can't be like, J Main smoked my homie.
Right.
Or a nigga can't be like, J Main shot me.
Right.
Or no shit like that. So a nigga ain't really taking it too serious, like, cause it's like J Main.
How you know nigga can't say J Main shot him? Your ass from the whole other side of 63rd, bro.
I'm in the trenches.
You put it like this. Do your homework on the difference between Cottage Grove and Cross Western.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Nah, what he's saying is valid. They both from 63rd, but they from opposite ends of the city. J Main is all the way east in an area called Woodlawn, damn near by the water. The next main street from Cottage, from where they at on by King Drive and St. Lawrence and all that is Cottage Grove. Next main street after that is Stony Island, then it's the water. So what J Main saying is valid because he's all the way on Western. If y'all know what y'all can pull it up on maps right now and just type in 63rd and Cottage Grove and then 63rd and where they miles away from each other. So anything that Lil Zay is hearing is not from watching it in the community. It's from hearsay, from people talking.
Let me tell you something. On Bro Grave, a nigga that shot me or a nigga that killed one of my homies, we can never be cool again.
So
we can never be cool
Lil Zay
again.
not push a piece. Break that shit down.
I'll push peace with everybody else except the niggas that harm my people. On Bro. I push peace with everybody else except niggas that harm my. If you harm my people, folk, it's forever up. It ain't no, we not doing that, folk. We not doing that, folk. Now, the miscellaneous niggas over there, the goofies from over there, the rappers from over there, y'all cool. Y'all never did nothing to us. You feel me? But them real faces and shit, that shit dead, folk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can't never put it like this. So you saying with two real killers?
Push peace with them niggas.
What if it's two real killers from this end and this end? You don't think folks them could come together like, all right, we like that shit like high fives we gonna get, Zay?
All right, let me just
like
tell
your
look,
voice too big to steady be whooping like that, and you rich, folks.
But look though, it never happened though.
Yeah, you saying that shit ain't happened
yet? It ain't happened yet. But all like the pushing peace niggas out here doing, I don't be really seeing no real faces brought to the table to push the peace. That's when a nigga like me would be like, yeah, that shit real.
What about Tay Savage? What about Tay Savage?
What?
Did you do your homework on our whole story and in the background of that?
No, I ain't do it.
You got to do your homework, but that's why I be saying before you speaking on shit.
Tell me what you talking about.
We on camera, but you don't know the whole story. Like it was some shots fired.
It was some whoop behind it.
Yeah, it was some whoop behind it. But and people be like, nah, that ain't really pushing peace because Tay ain't your immediate op. You know, like I know.
Got hit?
Listen. I ain't get hit and folks ain't get hit.
All right then.
But it's still shots was fired.
You get what I'm saying?
But if nigga tried to take my life,
y'all
though.
Good.
We tried to take each other whoop.
Nah, I don't believe that, Zay. That's crazy. Anybody that lick a shot at me, I don't care if you hit me or not. You attempted to take me out of this shit. So that still, I get you, Zay. It hit a little bit different when them shots hit you or somebody around you unalived, but at the end of the day, to me, it's the same principle.
But ain't nothing happen. So a nigga could forgive you for that.
Okay. That's a good point.
A nigga could forgive you for that.
You say if motherfucker got tagged, motherfuckers ain't
if motherfucker got tagged, folks, you not gonna tell me a nigga from the rack finna be like, yeah, we squashing this shit. Everybody pride be in the way. And sometimes niggas pride don't even be in the way. It's just certain men stand on certain principles. And like if you harm, like me, if you harm my people or you harm me, it can never, like, we can push peace from a distance. I just bet not never see you, and you bet not never see me.
Damn.
Feel what I'm saying?
I get what he's saying on that one, though. That's real. That's real.
Okay. I put it like this. I understand
you see
what
where
you said.
I'm in LA.
Okay.
I may not never see you niggas again. That's my piece.
Okay. It hit different. Yeah. So you feel like just need to, do you feel like need to just move out of Chicago?
Hell yeah, just separate.
Separate yourself. Okay.
Separate yourself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't lying because even if not move out of Chicago, move to a different area of the city. The city is big. My last video we just watched, the city got 78 different neighborhoods, and brothers be staying 2 blocks away from each other at war. So maybe y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all going to the same corner stores, the same liquor stores. Y'all baby mamas get their nails done at the same spot, hair done at the same spot. You might bump into y'all at the barbershop. It's just so much going on if you in that 1, 2, 3, 4 block radius. Like, y'all brothers gotta move around. I ain't saying move all the way outside of the city, but I am saying y'all gotta expand your horizons.
Head, take care of your people, separate yourself.
But some niggas are looking, man, you scary, you moved here, you moved there. How you feel about that?
I ain't know none of that. Niggas tell me all the time, you flew to LA, you out the rack, you this, you that. So what? You broke. You in Chicago still like this. Where you go.
Oh, bro, no,
you in Chicago pockets like this. Yeah.
Break this shit down.
Yeah, he ain't lying though. That's some huge reason I moved outside of the city. Now, I was traveling back and forth outside of Chicago for about 10 years. And then the last 5 years, I was living in between Chicago and Nashville. But I was like, bro, I got to stop coming to the rack because there's not nothing going on here. The politics messed up. The streets is crazy. The economics is bad. They ain't letting us build businesses and get equity in our neighborhoods. It's just really like, then you had the immigrant influx where they was giving all of these migrants millions to billions of dollars. Meanwhile, suffocating these black communities that been here for how long? So it's one of them things where, bro is right. You gotta kind of elevate and move. So I take back what I said. Out of them 78 communities, you gotta probably just dip, bro. Just leave.
Oh, say what you want to say. I did what I did in the church. I ain't got nothing else to prove.
Oh, bro, it hit different. Now, deeper on that same subject, bro. THF Bezu, he got something happened with bro. He lost his life. You was basically trolling the situation, then they say you apologize.
To laugh after he said that is pretty crazy.
THF Bezu, he got something happened with bro. He lost his life. You was basically trolling the situation, then they say you apologize.
All right, hold on. Tell me when I ain't never apologized to no nigga, no man on this mother earth.
Okay. So
that's a lie.
Okay, that's okay.
Never apologized.
Okay.
The reason I said what I said about Bezu on my story, cause you know me and Zoo used to be on the phone with each other, like chopping it up, like.
Okay.
You know, that was my dog. Like we with each other, like we was on the phone talking. Like Zoo was even one of the niggas that stamped the shit with the smirk feature. Like, yeah, do that.
That's crazy.
Yo, we back with a and changed up. One of your that's your most viral big. That's your biggest whoop.
Yeah.
Let's just break that shit down. Changed up. You getting that? If you getting money, don't leave out your guys.
Yeah.
If you get on my line, do I gotta start singing on this?
Oh, yeah, sing. I like to hear your voice.
Look, nah, fo, I'm gonna leave that up to you. You got them. That's auto tune you be doing, right?
Yeah.
Can you even
But
sing for real?
I could do
like,
that.
Let's start there.
I could do that in person. Like,
let me see.
Come on, gang.
Like hit
man, I'm not finna sing to you. What you talking about?
Hit a note, folks. Like break the shit down. You sing to the camera then.
When I'm up in the studio, you've been in the studio with me. When I'm in the studio, you see me record. You gonna see that shit.
Okay, break the shit down. Okay, I ain't get Lizzie. I couldn't whoop you like that. Okay, break the shit down. He talking about you, man. I ain't singing it to you. On your tape that you coming out with this last drill tape, you got a feature on there with OT7 Quani.
Yeah.
What's y'all relationship like? Break that shit
That's
down.
my brother, Quani. I ain't gonna lie, me and Quani literally be talking every day on the phone, bro.
Straight up?
On my dead homie. Like, that's my boy. Like,
so
we be sending each other music. He give me my props, I give him his props. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just basically like be motivating each other, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, he be saying shit on the net about me and like goofy shit, he'll call me like, Zay, bro, don't let that shit get to you, bro. Like, you a real nigga, folk. Like, overlook all